Welcome to Presswood Comics, and this is Aaron Presswood, and I have my brother here,
Cody.
Presswood, and we will be reviewing Spider-Man Reptilian Rage today. And what did you think about this, Cody?
Well, art-wise, it was
bland.
It was very bland. It seemed like it was a lot older than what it actually is.
I've seen old comics be phenomenal. It's not that it's old; it's that it was lazy. The art was lazy.
Yeah, it was. I mean, as usual, the cover is much better.
Well, yeah,
art than
you
the
gotta
inside.
sell it, man. You always make the cover most of the time better.
But yeah, it was bland. There wasn't detail in really anything.
There's a couple of good details. A lot of backgrounds that were just white, which I hate when comics do that. It's lazy, or it's different than the background they were in. Like there's a scene in the museum where like half of it's like just a white background. Stupid. Don't like that stuff. So let's go into it. Okay.
Do you like how the writer's name is Ralph Macchio?
Oh, Ralph Macchio from Happy Days.
From The Karate Kid.
Oh, what was I thinking?
I don't know.
Ralph something. Anyway, Ralph Macchio, yeah.
I don't know if it's the same guy.
There's no dude.
Be
Ralph
great though, right?
No. And Peter starts off trying to get this internship at a prestigious university where Connor's doing research.
At ESU.
Does Marvel now decide not to edit their stories, especially the words? Look how word heavy this is. I swear, the whole book's like this. Look how much dialogue. And it's not even interesting. All they have to do is half the dialogue and it's going to flow much better. It's a visual medium, people. Unless you're like really delving into something, you still don't have to have so much freaking dialogue.
The the writing itself isn't really good at all.
It's just, it's average. It's not awful, but it's not good at all. And Connor is weird in it. The reptile, he's a little off. He's not what I believe he should be.
Connor's not weird. It's when he's the lizard, he's weird.
It's just a weird story, and it's very basic.
They've also never met, Connor and Peter.
Yeah, well, this
Not
is
in
number
this.
one of a line called the Reptilian Rage. So I don't know what's happening here. And he has this little. He can talk to reptiles, and he has this little lab rat lizard, and then these people come in and they try to get his serum for this other person, and that looks really cool, by the way. That's that show Legion on FX.
I've seen the
Everybody
first
says
season.
it's. Oh, you have? Is it good?
It's pretty good, actually. It's very different.
Yeah.
It's like a psychological thriller for most of the season.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
It is
I might
pretty
watch
good.
it. I'm gonna check it out. I love this psychedelic art.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
You'd be surprised at what
Gotta go ahead for the copyright stuff.
like the flow and stuff of that show is. He's
Oh.
also making a new serum. The serum for the little lizard he's using is for the cerebral cortex to make the lizard, the reptilian
Smarter.
brain smarter.
Because
yeah.
it's gonna try to start a race of reptilians.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. And then he, of course, and he gets mad after they take the lizard, like he's the Incredible Hulk.
Right, he hulks into the lizard,
He
right?
hulked, which was weird.
Yeah, I thought that
I
was
guess he
weird,
does. Did he do that in the movie, The Amazing Spider-Man? When he got mad, he went into. I don't remember.
I always thought he had to use the serum to use the lizard.
Right? He's not oh, I'm angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Then a long tongue sticks out like a lizard. And
Well, I think he can hulk out into the lizard, except when Peter uses the anti-serum, which he did. He said the last time he met the lizard.
and he was in the Everglades, which is later. He was in the Everglades, Florida, where he used the anti-serum.
Yeah.
Also, the reptile. What's his name? What's his official name? Is the reptile? It's something.
The lizard?
Yeah. Is it just called
Yeah, he's just a couple of
Well,
lizards.
anyway, Connor, he talks out loud with these extremely long paragraphs, okay? Those should be inside of his head. Those should be thought bubbles. He shouldn't just be shouting stuff out loud. This isn't a 1980s Thundercat episode, all right, or anything from that time period.
There's him hulking out.
Yeah, there's him hulking out.
They also established
That's not too bad of art.
It's like one of the most detailed things they
did.
But they also established he has psychic links with lizards.
Yeah, I think he has that.
Or
He's always had that. Reptilian.
Yeah.
And they don't even like Spider-Man. Of course, is going to catch up to him. He's about to go into an office to try to get his internship, and he's like, "Oh crap, can't do it. Got to save some lives. That's fine. That's Spider-Man."
Yeah, he has a good line where he's like, "Looks like responsibility wins again."
Oh yeah, and he talks about his uncle and his Aunt May inside of his head, his thought bubbles, and it's good. The writing right there is good.
Which the dumbest part in the new Spider-Man movies is they never delve into Uncle Ben at all.
Yeah.
I don't care if people say it's overused. It's not overused. It's a character
You
defining.
can do it for 30 seconds. It's like Batman and his parents dying. It defines him as a hero.
Yeah, and that's what made Spider-Man for Peter.
Yes,
He failed taking responsibility like his uncle told him to, and he paid the price for it. So of course, for any human being, he would remember that his entire life.
Yeah,
that's always going to be on his mind.
Absolutely.
But anyway, yeah, he catches up with the lizard, and the thing about Spider-Man's like quips and dialogue in this is, it's hit and miss too.
Yeah, and it's everything everybody's saying is like its own monologue.
Yeah,
and it's not good. It's not good writing either, guys. Like, sorry.
They're always describing the situation.
It's like, how are they doing any action when they're talking for 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, and then they have this little part called Stan's Soapbox that he wrote in 1968 that is very good. It's about racism and how people should be created equally. I mean, people should be treated equally, and it's really, really good. Yeah. It's, if you should look that up on Wikipedia or something for free. Stan's Soapbox.
Even there was someone on Twitter, and they worked for like Blizzard and or Marvel, I don't remember. But they were saying how they want to destroy Stan's legacy because he was like a biggest and a racist.
What are they talking? Are you serious?
Yeah.
That man was a great man.
Yeah,
he was not a bigot or a racist or anything. Yeah. Those people are full of crap.
He was like the Mr. Rogers of Marvel Universe.
Kind of. There's deeper. He has some messed up stuff, but he was still a really good man, a great man.
Yeah. He got a lot of money. I mean, you're gonna slip up when you got a lot of money.
The inner dialogue here, it's all right if a bit of the inner dialogue is longer. That makes sense because he's thinking, he's web slinging, he's doing stuff, but it's still too long.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It always makes more sense when Spider-Man's inner monologue is longer because you are seeing him think out the situation happening.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
But don't make it super long.
It'd be like the Flash.
The Flash is...
Yeah, but he's also thinking a lot.
Yeah.
He's got to think about multiple different scenarios.
Yeah. This is what we're talking about, this white space stuff, where they're not doing any background. Don't like that at all. I think it's lazy. We might review this. It's supposed to be not good. And, let's see. Gotta do some... best scene in the comic right here. Best art... And it's pretty, at least it's short enough. No one mocks the lizard. No one. He doesn't have to say no one again. and then he's like, okay, I get the message. I'm signing up for 2 weeks of sensitivity training.
If I live long
enough. See, that's pretty good. I would have shortened that a little bit. But that is Spider-Man. He's near death. He might die, and he's making little jokes.
Yeah.
That's Spider-Man. And then they don't even really fight. There's no big fight scene.
No.
It's a little bit of a chase, so totally needed to change that up because Spider-Man needs to be, exciting and entertaining and fun. And
Spider-Man also says because he knows Connors is the lizard, he holds back.
He holds back.
Yeah.
And then I would have put later, like, he's in that museum. I don't know if I can hold back now. People's lives are at stake. That's what I would have had inside of his head if I wrote it. But nope.
I do know he does have one line where before this page, he says something to try to make the lizard mad, which is this aftermath, and then he's like, "Okay, let's rumble."
Yeah,
that's what Spider-Man says.
There's little glimpses of this actually could have been a good comic.
Yeah,
and then I gotta skip some pages. What happens? Sadness. Him being a little bit of a webhead, and guess what? He's got to fly off to get back to his internship, and then there's. Other stuff happens with the ending that we're not going to show. And then, what is Cloak and Dagger?
Oh, I don't.
It's a show, right? TV show?
Well, it's a comic too. Their characters.
It's a TV show though.
This advertising is, yes, but it's a very, very everywhere issue.
And there's only a couple of like good parts and some decent. It's a lot of like,
Yeah.
and edit your dialogue, people.
See, I like how they didn't change the lizard, his look. I like how Spider-Man's in his classic costume.
Okay, that's good. I like the costume. Even though my favorite one is Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I like that. You know, when everything's done, Peter still has that bad luck.
Okay.
That's always the good thing about Spider-Man is that you see that when he makes his choices to be Spider-Man, Peter always has the consequences.
Yes.
In his personal life.
Yes.
So
that's one of the things people relate to about Spider-Man.
So there's the thing with Spider, like we talked with the Rangers when their fight, they didn't struggle, right?
No struggle.
See,
he struggled some in this.
But
not enough.
Because of his choice, he struggled personally in the end. Because of
you got to struggle. He's got to struggle with Spider-Man and Peter Parker.
Yeah.
That's when you have the best stories.
But in this, he struggled the most with
Peter Parker.
Yeah, it was a real blow.
Yeah.
Especially because he's in high school in this.
He's going into college.
Yeah, he's looking into it. But he's still in high school.
Yeah.
But, see, there's a good balance, too, is that, you know, a lot of people forget there are two sides to every hero. Usually there's...
Especially if they have an alter ego.
Yeah, there's this masquerading superhero, and then there's their personal lives. So one always has to suffer in some way to be relatable.
Mm-hmm.
So,
absolutely.
And I thought that was good, the way it ended, the way Peter ended up suffering.
Oh, yeah.
So...
That was, see, there's parts of it that are good. This is, go ahead and grade it. What do you get grading it?
What am I going to grade it?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a solid D.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Regret reading it.
Oh, you regret reading it?
Yep.
You just like, I'm surprised at that.
Why?
Because I'm giving it a C minus.
That's really high. Why a C minus?
There's still enough in there where it's worth reading just so you can complain about it, but it's not so bad that you shouldn't read it.
I think it's bad enough to where you don't need to read it. There's other good Spider-Man
stories.
Yeah,
but this is like brand new. You want it to be good. It's a first issue.
Yeah, but see, I'm doing the D, so the people watching the review
you didn't
are like,
even give it a D plus. You gave it a D.
It's solid D, yeah.
Oh wow!
Like they need to know that I'm not on the edge about this. Like I personally think, just listen to us. Don't buy it. You're not missing out.
Well, if both of our grades together, would probably give it a D plus.
Yeah.
So don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
Oh, don't buy it.
There you go.
All right. Well, very disappointing. I'm sure we're gonna have a lot more comics that are gonna be disappointing, but we're gonna find some gems out there for you.
Yeah.
We're gonna find some real gems you didn't even know existed.
We should start doing that too. A recommendation on how strong a buy is for.
Well, that's what the grading system's for.
I suppose.
C's and ups you should buy.
So.
And B's you should buy. And like if it's an A, get the T-shirt, get the toys. Like seriously, like that's a good. That's some good stuff. Like
C
Mario
should
or whatever.
A C should more like be listen to the review. Now you decide if you want to buy it.
Maybe buy it if it's a C. Maybe buy it a little later if it comes down in price. But B's and A's buy now.
Or wait to see what our next review for the next issue is to see like you catch up. It gets better and better.
Yeah. Okay.
Stuff like that. But anyway.
Well.
In brightest day,
okay.
And in blackest night, like, comment, and subscribe with all your might.
All right, thank you so much, and we will be reviewing some other comics later this week.
Nailed it.